Y'all know what time it is. Ah! Why is it every single time? Every single time! Can someone explain that to me? Every single time. Every single time! Without... Look forward to this race. Every fucking year. In anticipation. Anticipating that this race is going to be something so fucking great. Just like the Daytona 500. Every single goddamn fucking time. You wait for this race. And what do you know? It's fucking Logano again! You see those Cheez-Its? Do you see those Cheez-Its? I was gonna do a funny gag with those Cheez-Its because the race was sponsored by Cheez-Its. But now the race sucks so fucking much that I'm too pissed off. I bought those Cheez-Its specifically to do that gag. And I'm just too pissed off to do so. Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? How come every single time Joey Logano wins a race, we have to lose something good? Like Buddy Baker. Buddy Baker! How can someone as badass as Buddy Baker be dead? How? How? Why does this keep happening? Why? You know, it's whenever I say something like, whenever Jimmy Johnson wins a race, someone important, well, not like something important, but like someone's puppy dies or something. Why does it when Joey Logano wins, like NASCAR's integrity dies? I said it all in the Daytona 500 thing. I said it was the worst Daytona 500 ever for a reason. Fuck! God damn it, motherfucking... God fucking damn it! That race suck fucking ass! This race sucked fucking ass! And I'm not complaining that I didn't have a big wreck. Okay? Watkins Glen has become the home for wrecks. Like it used to be Daytona and Talladega. They have been getting really tame as of late. However, the Watkins Glen races have had a tendency to have incredible fucking wrecks. 2011 comes to mind. Actually, that was like a big streak. Like, I think from like 2008 all the way until Actually, I think it was last year that this was going on. 2010 until until last year, because there was that one where Hornish hit the the wall of the pit road when it came out of the last corner and slid. There was that one. I think 2009 was where Gordon hit at the turn 5 or whatever you want to call that after the, you know, the kinky part that I couldn't decide what the fucking name of it was. It's been the source of a lot of really good wrecks, and there wasn't a really good wreck this year. There was one in the Xfinity race, and I guess that kind of made up for it, but the Xfinity race sucked just as much ass as the Watkins Glen race. Or Split Cup race. Let me tell you why this race sucked fucking ass. Number one, Tony Stewart finished dead last. After the video that I put out of Kevin Warren Jr.'s family, I was really fucking hoping he'd win this race to shut them the fuck up. Unfortunately, he finished dead fucking last. Jeff Gordon finished like 41st. Now, I don't like Jeff Gordon, but a lot of people that watch my channel do for some reason. I don't know why, that people that would watch me that like Jeff Gordon because of my very loud, obvious dislike for Jeff Gordon, but whatever. It's a sad day for them, so, Justin Allgaier got his best start of his career and ended up finishing in the 20s like he always fucking does. Yeah, the race sucked fucking ass. It was a single file race to the end. It was just I think I've exhausted the standing portion of this event for right now. So The race was single file for the vast majority of the time. Just like the fucking Daytona race. And I'm like, come on, people. Do, like, side-by-side racing. Put effort into this. And then the last laps were like, I don't even know who the fuck was saying that was intense. We all knew that Kevin Harvick was going to run out of gas. We all knew he was going to run out of gas. Why did we know this? Because he kept saying that he was so many laps short. And then AJ Allmendinger, who pitted at lap 58, ran out. So there was no chance in my mind that Harvick, who pitted at lap 51, was possibly going to make it. Even if they didn't get Allmendinger full of gas. Because that's a huge difference. 7 laps at Watkins Glen. There is no chance that Harvick was going to make it all the way around. So the race, both of them were absolutely atrocious. Now, when we went to Daytona in February, at least the Xfinity race was good. It was side-by-side racing action. The truck race, until the end, was pretty good. Corbin Forrester was in the top 5 for a while. The Xfinity race actually had an exciting finish. But at least the overall racing was good. This, we all knew Harvick was going to run out. I was tweeting with 10 to go that the race was over. And must I really reiterate my distaste for Logano one more time? Because I will, with pleasure. Because there's no fucking reason on this planet that he should be driving the goddamn fucking 22. There's no goddamn reason on the planet. He's been handed everything. Handed everything. Because let me reiterate once again. Let me increase the brightness on this video right now. Let you see this seething rage that I feel towards this fucking asshole. I could just gloss over the fact that he had to bump and run Mark Martin to win at Pocono. I could just gloss over that. And my distaste for Logano would be so obvious yet. He gets to drive the 22. Where the fuck does this come from? He does jack fucking shit at Joe Gibbs Racing. He's handed his first win during a rained out race. Wow. What the fuck else does he do? Besides barrel rolling at Dover. He does jack shit at Joe Gibbs besides that. Where the fuck does he get the credentials to race at Penske? Exactly. Nowhere. This fucking asshole out of here. There's 2 drivers that could have filled that spot with more logic. Justin Allgaier, who was proven in the Xfinity Series that he probably should have been in the Sprint Cup 2 years earlier. And Sam Hornish Jr., who proved that after performing well in the Xfinity Series after having a not-so-great Cup career, that he should be in the Sprint Cup Series once more. Now, where are both of them now? Oh yeah, it's 2 of the shittiest cars on the track. Justin Allgaier is in a piece of shit H-Scott Motorsports car. You know who else is driving one of those? Michael fucking Annett. Where's Sam Hornish Jr. now? Richard Petty Motorsports. If this was 1975, maybe that wouldn't be too bad. But no, it's not 1975. It's fucking 40 years later. And Richard Petty Motorsports is a load of fucking shit. It's a load of fucking shit. Why? 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 What gives him the point to be here? Is it all the Xfinity wins now driving the 22? Oh, that is really fucking impressive. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna say this right the fuck now. I have never driven a race car in my life. Not once. And I could win a race in the 22 in the Xfinity series. I'm not even lying. I've never driven a race car in my life. And I could just walk up to any random racetrack. Anyone. Any racetrack. Except maybe a road course. Maybe that would take a little bit more effort, but any oval. And I could take the 22 to victory lane. In like my first 5 starts. That's how worthless it is to race against the 22 in the Xfinity series. So, now that we're off of that topic, where is credentials to be in the Penske car? So yeah, he is handed an entire year at Penske, and now this year at Penske too. He's handed a contract at Penske that he doesn't deserve. Well, isn't that fantastic? Now he gets 5 fucking wins. Those wins could belong to Justin Allgaier, someone who actually fucking deserves it. That could belong to Sam Hornish Jr. And though his performance on the track is lax, like it was before, I blame that entirely on Richard Petty Motorsports. Both of them were at Penske. Both of them should be in the 22. They could bring the 12 back, and one of them could drive in the 12. Because they could very well do that. They could very well bring the 12 back, because they did last year, I think, and like Juan Montoya was driving it. They could very well bring back the fucking 12 and have someone who actually deserves to be in it drive it, you know. But no, they probably go with like Tyler Reddick or something. Just accelerate right into the Sprint Cup Series. Try to look at how well that turned out for Jeb Burton. I mean, I know it's a BK racing car, but shit. At least Yaley has some control over himself. And so does DiBenedetto. Well, actually, DiBenedetto. He was the one that hit the truck on pit road. Christ. So let's flash forward to this year. How many of Joey Logano's 2 wins does he actually fucking deserve? Well, let's see here. That Daytona 500 win. Well, he has Kevin Harvick and Dale Earnhardt Jr. behind them. I think he also had Jimmy Johnson in the picture somewhere. That's 5 Daytona 500 winners behind him. No. That race goes green like it fucking should have. Logano does not make it back to the line in first. My money's on Harvick. My money is Harvick goes early enough that he's able to get a bit of a drafting help from Junior when Junior goes, which pushes Harvick to the front. Plus, he did it on his own back in 2007. He hardly needed any help because the entire field wrecked behind him. So yeah, if that race goes green, he doesn't fucking win. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. And it should have gone green. That should have gone green. They wrecked out of turn 2. They had like 3/4 of a mile to slow down after getting to the start-finish line when the race is over. And that doesn't even account for the drivers that would have gotten the fuck out of the way. You see, the banking takes care of this shit. The racetrack is banked at like, what is it, 35 degrees at Daytona? If they're sitting in the middle of the track after being wrecked, they're going to slide right the fuck down. They would have gotten out of the fucking way. They might have had little bits and pieces of car here and there. But they would have gotten the fuck out of the way. The race should have gone great. It should have gone great. It should have gone great. So yeah, not only was he handed his first win and handed a contract at Penske and handed 5 wins as a result, he was also handed a Daytona 500. Why? Why? Why are they trying to build up Logano as something good? You see all these races that he's been handed over the years? I mean, I could make the excuse for the first win. I mean, whatever. Rained out race. If your first win is a rained out race, that doesn't prove anything about your driving ability. But over these next couple of years, handed a ride at Penske, handed a Daytona 500, and now, who didn't know that Harvick was going to run out of gas? It was obvious. I was just sitting there in absolute disbelief that they didn't throw out the late caution that they always throw out at races. They went like upwards of 50 miles on that last run. It was way more than 50 miles on that last run. When is the last run of the race in modern day NASCAR that long? Where's the bullshit caution that stacks them up for the green-white checkered? Where's the caution that screws over Kurt Busch and allows Brad Keselowski to win? Huh? At Cali? At Cali? What? I don't get it. Why? Why Logano? Why not someone fucking good? Like Casey Mears. Or Michael McDowell. You see what Michael McDowell goes through? Well, even Ryan Blaney. I at least like Ryan Blaney. Why? Why Logano? Why? 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 Why does that have to always be the one fucking thing that I don't like? 5 championships in a row to Johnson. Why is it always someone I don't like? Why? It never fucking fails. Why? 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 Where's the late caution? Where is the late caution? It's sad when NASCAR meets your actually doesn't meet your expectations for caution mounts. It's amazing. I think like this is the first race that I've watched in a while where every caution was actually kind of legitimate because of like actual debris coming off of cars. And all these races we've seen this year with the debris cautions late, debris cautions late, debris cautions late. And it's when Logano is going to win no matter what. I think back to last week when Logano should have made it on fuel. Should have made it on fuel, but Kyle Busch was challenging him and it disallowed him from saving. Kyle Busch is like 10 seconds back like it was for Martin Truex Jr. Logano would have been fine and have won last week. But he was being challenged, and I guess NASCAR didn't factor that in when they were going to throw their fucking caution late. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. So in conclusion, fuck Logano, my entire week is ruined. Every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. I don't get paid enough to put up with this shit on a weekly basis.